Okay, here we are with game 2, Melira Pod versus Soul Sisters. We won game 1, so we're going to be on the draw here, I think. Hand's not the most exciting, but it's fairly decent. Quasi Pride Mage is quite nice. Got quite a lot of enchantments, things like Honor of Appear and so on, and possibly some hate ones. Deathrite's nice. Dismember, good to have a removal spell for these various annoying creatures, and actually withdrawing the Viscera Seer there, we're fairly close to it, putting our combo together. So we're going to get a Temple Garden and play out the Deathrite Shaman. Getting the Temple Garden so we can play Pride Mage. Someone plays Rest in Peace, which is definitely in line with Mage, but if we want to combo off, we're going to have to blow up that Rest in Peace. But I think we're just going to go on the aggro route for the moment. Seems that, and we'll just play a Melira out. Fortunately, opponent plays a Pride Mate out with a Soul Warden, so that becomes a 3/3. So I dismember using the full mana. Might have been better to just develop my board a bit more, but I didn't want to lose too much life. We're in a fairly difficult situation in terms of life. Still not sure if that was the right idea, but it seems like he played an Honor of Appear, and he's soon gonna probably flood the skies with Spectral or other stuff. I think it was a good idea to preserve my life total there. So we draw Birthing Pod, and now I'm mainly trying to think of ways to get Kitchen Finks into play, because we've got Melira and Viscera Seer in hand. Maybe should have played a little more aggressively. I can't quite remember what I do here. I think I play out the Pride Mate to Pride Mate in anticipation of blowing up the rest. Again, I'm kind of concerned about my life total. Maybe overly concerned, considering, but yeah, I definitely want to blow up the Rest in Peace, and I hope to Birthing Pod into a Kitchen Finks. Probably Birthing Pod away the Melira, and then play another Melira. But that might take a couple of turns considering our mana. Opponent plays Spectral, which definitely puts us in a bad position. I'm going to go for the combo route, seems though can't really see any other good way of winning from here. So I'm going to use the Pride Mate to blow up the Rest in Peace. Draw a Restoration Angel, which is not that exciting. And get our Kitchen Finks. Go up to 7. He can attack us for 6 this turn, unless he has another Honor of the Pure or whatever. Otherwise we win next turn, provided he doesn't have removal for one of our combo pieces. But I think he has the Honor of the Pure in the end, and unfortunately that was something, a situation we could win from. So yeah, unfortunately we lose there, as he attacks for 9 in the air. But yeah, next turn, if he didn't have removal, removal, we would have gone infinite with the Kitchen Finks, and then probably found Murderous Redcap and won. So yeah, tried to play to my outs, but unfortunately didn't quite work out there. We'll go on to game 3, since though game 2 was considerably shorter. So here's our opener. We've got Viscera Seer, we've got Melira, Birthing Pod and Path. So we're quite close to having the combo. It's not the absolute best of hands, but I think it's acceptable. I'm just going to lead off with the Seer. I'm going to play the Soul's Attendant, and I'm going to play out my Melira. It goes up to 21. Opponent pass. I'm not going to sack here because I quite like the extra land, I think. So just going to get the and my opponent attacks. Doesn't seem like he's got another land drop, so I think I'm happy to trade here. Always glad to get rid of the Soul Sisters when you can. Fortunately I draw a Lingering Souls, which allows me to keep on the offensive, and not too happy to see the Tech Edge, seeing as though Gavany Township's in my hand, and that could go pretty far if it wasn't blown up, but if we keep it in our hands, we might be able to at least get one activation out of it. We're going to play Soul Warden and Sarah Ascendant. Not too scary really. He's quite far away, getting 30 life, so we're fairly happy with that. Attack here, activate the Township while he doesn't have Tectonic Edge mana up. And now I've got two 2/2s to his two 1/1s. Don't know if maybe I should have held one of them back, but I figured trying to keep him away from 30 life was a good idea. So he blows up my Township and plays another Ascendant. So yeah, if he gets to 30 life, we're definitely in bad position. So I'm going to play my Melira and continue attacking. I'm down to 17 there. He passed my Melira, so we're going to take a little bit of damage on the crackback here. He goes back to 19 and drops a Ranger. So I'm not seeing anything I want to path. Keeping path back. I mean, we might have to use it on one of these Sarah Ascendants at some point, but right now, I'd if I can avoid it, I'd rather not. Cord's great here, seeing as though we can surprise him with a creature. Can find anything up to 3 mana. So my initial thought was Kitchen Sinks, but I think in the end we actually go for if I can say it, Orzhov Pontiff, which becomes quite a blow, as you will hopefully see. So yeah, card for 3 and find the Orzhov Pontiff. Initially I was thinking Kitchen Sinks, but Pontiff is great here. He's got a load of 1/1 guys. Don't think he's got any way to protect them from the Pontiff's ability, and so he'll end up just having a Ranger, which I can actually block the Pontiff. The Pontiff can block and kill, so it's a great situation to be in. I'm gonna obviously -1/-1. He Celestial Purges the Pontiff, presumably to stop me being able to use the ability again. Obviously, if I played Birthing Pod and haunted one of my Spirit tokens, then I could use the ability again and kill off his 1/1s again if he has any more. Although he's down to 1 card in hand, so we're in a fairly decent position. Glad we can draw some creatures. That pod should hopefully see out the match for us. I think in various situations I forgot that Lingering Souls was still in my graveyard. It's not a good thing to forget, but draw Bop here, and I'm going to attack 2 to play the Bop. If I'd known Lingering Souls was in my yard, I completely forgot, but I would probably attack with both and just flash back the Lingering Souls. Probably play the Bop as well, actually, because I'm planning to Birthing Pod it into something, though I'm not quite sure what. I'm going to trade with the Ranger here. He's offering up the trade, and I'm happy to make it. I'm Overgrown 2, I'm going to play the Pod, and then put my Bop into a Pride Mage. Attack for 3 in the air. Down to 13. He's got a lot of Sarah Ascendants, but they're not very scary when he's nowhere near 13 life. We do have to be somewhat careful. I path the Ascendant there. Again, if I'd just flash back to Link, fine, and he wouldn't be attacking there, but we ended up pathing, as I had forgotten, and probably only realised now, I think. So I attack for 2 again, just keeping Cord up. He's going to attack, and I'm going to Cord for as big as possible. So it's Cord for 5, I think, and so we're going to get Relax particularly good, seeing as though allow us to get back Bop and a Viscera Seer, even if he has like Path or whatever. Seeing as though its ability activates on leaving play. So that's great. We'll connect for 6 here, going down to 7. We can play Kitchen Sinks, so that puts us way up on life total, which is nice. And yeah, we've got Lingering Souls as well if we wanted to play it, but we don't really need it now. Let's sack the Finks, and probably would have got a Ranger of Eos, and stocked up my hand with some 1-drops. Although I could have also got a Restoration Angel and blink the Finks again. But yeah, either way, we were in a really commanding position, and we ended up finishing off the match quite nicely. Not sure how good a matchup Solstice is just generally, but you definitely got the tools to take them down. It's just a matter of whether they can get their game plan going and get up to 30 life or whatever and play some Ascendants and stuff. You're going to be in a difficult position, but especially seems as though you lack removal, especially in the first game, in game 1. But I think post sideboard, you've got a lot of tricks and a lot of ways to interact with what they're doing. So yeah, I think generally the matchup's pretty decent, and Gathering Township goes a long way in helping you win the creature battles as it did in game 1. So yeah, that was it.